Citroen DS3 2011 petrol. We've got some oil dripping down from the side here, and I've looked underneath. It's quite a fast drip, and so I'm looking here at the top of the engine, if I can get out the sunshine, like so, and I'm seeing puddles of oil here where the bolts are. So that tells me that the seals have gone in the rocker cover, and I'm hoping that's all it is. And I've had a really good look and I can't see anything obvious down the side. I had the wheel off as well. So what we're going to need to do to get this cover off, remove this, and it's just a couple of bolts here, a couple of bits that attach to the rocker cover as well. You can just see here a couple of bits attaching to the rocker cover, and then lift it off and change the gasket and inspect it as well. So I think I'll remove this first. I'll undo this nut here, probably 7mm with a big screwdriver, and there's a bolt here, and there's another bolt just tucked in behind there as well, just to lift that out the way. 10mm bolts here and here. As soon as you got these two bolts off, then it comes loose. So we just ease it out. Okay, get that out of the way. And again, it exposes all this oil that you're seeing. You've got an earthing rod here as well. Notice, rather than a bolt that holds the cover down, you've got an earthing one here. Probably undo that one, pull this pipe off so we can just clip this off as well. There you go, it just slips out like that. Remember, it's that way around. Quite a lot of oil here, look. And we'll just undo it here, like so. So we get this out of here, and then we've got a little, it's like a sensor there. So push down, and that just slips off. And then behind there, you've got another flat screwdriver or 7mm bolt, just at the very back, just behind. Yeah, just got that up there. I tend to use my bicycle spanners to get into small bolts like that. Okay, and then just twist it, and you'll have to unclip the cable. I might just leave it on. Actually, it's probably, well, whatever. It's there. Just make sure it's not in the way. Okay, it just clipped off like a little, I don't know, mouth. Anyway, that's off. So I am seeing like a breather pipe here, which you sort of squeeze and pull. So I'll get that off, squeeze and pull that. And you can see all the oil there. It sort of curves up just there. You just squeeze where you've got the lines there, just squeeze and pull. And that's just a breather, there's no pressure on that one. You just undo that nut there, and just take this sort of ground cable off, and then we're going to clip all these up and pull them out. It's just it's quite stiff, that 8mm with a 10mm locking nut underneath it. Just undo it there. I actually recommend you disconnect your battery as well if you don't want any shorting problems. So I know it's a bit of a late afterthought, but I'm going to do it now. Just pull it up, and then, if you accidentally short anything, that's the plus there, you're going to be fine. So back to action. And you can see there, that's come off like so, and yeah, that's that. It looks like it got clips here, 1, 2, 3, 4 clips that sort of slot into the rocker cover as well. It looks to me like the 10mm lower one is holding the cover down as well. Okay, let's just pull all these up. Cool. One way of doing it is just to poke something through there, and sort of helps you pull it a bit. Ooh. clip came off, put that back on. And that one as well. So just pull them back, and then you've got this sort of rubber clip here. And then pull them back and just keep them in the same order, of course. And just pull them over like so. Well, they can come out of here as well. And what I'll do, I'll line them up, because I find that when I mix these up, things go wrong. So I put them in the same order that I took them out, and they do just literally just lift out. Okay, and then just pull the harness back. Is there a clip there? Like there's someone's just put a cable tie just there to hold it in place. Just here there's a little, looks like a 8mm bolt that's just holding the sensor onto the case. So take that off. You can actually disconnect the sensor very easily, because by pulling that tab up, and it just slides off as well. Squeeze these and then pull this black pipe off. Just give that a wiggle. There you are. That's still on there at the moment, so we just leave the pipe on here. At least we can pull that off there. And that one literally just pulled out, and then it reveals that I've got a bolt here to take off that's connecting it to this part here. So there's a bolt there to remove as well. One of the nuts we need to undo, because there's like, I don't know, about 12, is actually underneath this pipe here. It's a bit awkward to get to, but I'm sure we will. There you go, and there's like a metal bit of heat there. And you can just about see it. Just underneath there, but you can get to it. And we'll get that one off as well. Right, we're going to go around and just start taking off all those bolts, and when we keep them in order, it just makes sense, and also you've got to do them up in a certain order really as well. You'll see that inside here we've got some puddles. We're going to clean it up, and where those rings are here and here, because if I remember right, the kit comes with 4 rubber O-rings there, but also 2 smaller ones as well, and that's where the oil's seeping up through. And I'm just soaking it all up. We'll give it a good clean anyway. We don't want any debris to fall into the crank area, so, and it will expose the timing chain and everything when you do this. So yeah, give it a bit of a clean, that's what I'm saying. Get rid of all the debris, maybe blow it over before you start lifting everything off. And there are 2 bolts in there as well as the ones that are hidden around the edges. But this one's a bit different. Look, when it comes out, it's the odd one out basically. Just remember that for your earthing strap. I watched one video, they said that when you do it up to 10 nm. Okay, so that's what that says. I have got a torque wrench here. You can get them on Amazon very cheaply. And the one that's underneath here, you can actually get to it with a socket, so that's good. Once you've got that rubber pipe out the way. There's 2 bolts here, but it looks like they just hold this plate in place. I don't think they go through into the actual crankshaft housing, rocker cover. So I've just got some cardboard there, and I'm going to take them out one at a time. But I'm gonna, you know, basically poke them in the cardboard so I know where each one goes. Going well. You'll see that this one here is a long one, just up there on the right. Put that up here in my little box. I'm going to put the 2 long ones there. As we remove that one, then this comes loose, this little bracket, and just comes out in your hand. Just holds that pipe in place. I think the most annoying ones are the ones at the back, because you don't want them to fall down behind. So just take extra care You don't want them falling down there, that'll just be annoying. You got two, I would say 3 at the end here, so I would do them at the end, put them at the end on your cardboard so that you know. And then you got 11 and 12, so it's definitely 12 bolts. I did remove that crankshaft sensor thing there. Just 8mm bolt just here as well. I'm finding it very stiff. I'm giving it a shake. Nothing's coming off.
Yeah, I got it there, mate.
So I'm just sort of wiggling and just not leaning too hard, but I'm just sort of, I noticed it started to creak a bit there and come looser there. So yeah, but it still hasn't come off yet, but just go easy, you don't want to crack anything. And I just got some gloves on and I'm just shaking it a bit. Just hoping it's, no, it's probably hasn't never been off. Yeah, that sort of worked. I went in like that, lifted it, and look, the whole thing just came loose. So just don't crack it. I was careful. Because we've already taken the bolts out, we don't have to worry about dropping bolts, but just keep an eye that nothing falls in, I would say. Feels like still trying to grip there, so I'm still being careful that we haven't left anything on. So there you are, that's feels like it's going to lift. And then I don't want to show it you above the actual crankshaft, although I can see straight away there's something loose in there straight away, which was this. So it looks like a spacer. So there, possibly from this one, I would say. So let's have a look at the actual seal, get it in the light. So there's the seal. These are the four rings. I'm just trying to think where that thing fell out from. I don't think it's from there. So not really sure because it doesn't fit. It's not fitting in there nicely. I think I'll slide one out and have a look. Anyway, so well, it's always hard to tell, but it's old. The bit that looks the thinnest is just here, just this corner and this corner. So we're gonna pull these out, change these. We know these two were leaking. These two for definite were leaking. So I'll put this in a black bag so I don't lose any parts. Clean it all up, and then it's going to be refit in the same order. I just torque it to, it does say 10 Nm, but you know, just double check with Citroen, and you know, just a bit. I'm going to watch the video back and just find out where that bit came from, because I think it came from here, but it might not have done. It might have come from there for all I know. I don't think so, but anyway, someone let me know if they know where it came from. The gasket's on order. Yeah, if I go, oh, from the inside that goes straight in. Watch, they don't fall out. I'll put it in a black bag now so they don't. Isn't that funny? So yeah, little rubbers in here, and yeah, looking forward to refitting. Bye for now.